Hallo zusammen, ich bin die Melli und ich bin gerade für die Techniker in Los Angeles und praktisch auf dem Weg ins Studio, wo unser E-Sports Dr. Matthew Hu schon auf mich wartet. Und heute sprechen wir über was wirklich Interessantes, und zwar, wie wir zwei Tools, die für uns Zocker wahnsinnig wichtig sind, auch wirklich fit halten. Das sind die Hände und die Unterarme. Ich bin mal gespannt. Bis gleich. Today we're going to talk about exercises for your hands and wrists.
Yeah, we're gonna go over 5 different exercises, and basically the goal for us is to make sure that we undo the stress of repetitive use. A lot of the times when we're playing for very long periods of times, our muscles stiffen up, so we need to undo that stress by stretching. So we're gonna start by stretching this group of muscles here, and they're responsible for bending our wrists up like this, and controlling our fingers, right? And we need that when we're clicking the mouse. So all we're gonna do is keep our elbows straight, bend our wrist down, hold it, but you should feel it at the top of your forearm right over here. If you apply a little more pressure, you might feel it more here. But the goal is to stretch this general area, this muscle group that controls our wrist and fingers. And then we actually want to stretch the opposite side as well, because whenever we pick up the mouse and we're moving it side to side, we're using these muscles. So we also want to stretch them. In the same way, we're going to keep our elbows straight, palm down, use your other hand, and just stretch exactly like that. And again, you should be feeling it here. If you apply more pressure, you will get a little more of the stretch in this area. And next, we want to stretch some of the smaller muscles of our hand, rather. These muscles right in here. There's a lot of different muscles, but we're going to stretch specific ones. And all we have to do is we make our hands, our fingers like this, and then we put our hand over it like that, and then we actually just gently bend backwards. And it's a deeper stretch. On the right hand, definitely we use the first 3 fingers the most. So we want to stretch all of them. And what I like to do is we start with the index finger, put your hand over, and we just gently stretch down. Just like that, simple. So you hold it, and you pull it down, and you slide all the way to the end. And this is a more fluid or dynamic type of stretch. So it's not so much you're just holding it, you're actually bringing it down all the way into the end of the range. Now we want to work on an exercise that helps with the tissues sliding better.
Okay.
So when we overuse our wrists and hands a lot, we tend to create stickiness between the layers of the skin. So we do tendon gliding. We do an exercise where we start like this. We bring it into this claw again. We bring it to like a little Pac-Man. Yeah, like that. Open, claw, Pac-Man, claw, open, claw, Pac-Man, claw, open. Let's do alphabets with our wrists. And then we bring our elbows to our side. And then all we're doing is just drawing the alphabet. So A, right?
Okay.
Yeah, with our wrist though. So it's like A. If you want to go backwards, that's fine too.
Don't make it more difficult, please.
And then you do the German alphabet. And then you do the Chinese alphabet.
So, jetzt habt ihr gesehen, wie ihr eure Hände und Unterarme fit haltet. Denkt dran, passt auf euch auf, damit wir auch noch lange zocken können. Ihr Lieben, das war's heute von mir. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet genauso viel Spaß wie ich. Und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder.